There's the old ship, brings back happy memories, but I think we better get on to the correct review. But Happy New Year. So here we are back with the correct fleet review of the two Alphas, the 159 and the Brera. And Happy New Year, and we'll go straight on to the 159 and have a good look at the old race chip review, which we've got a lot of information on now, so on to that. Here's the Alfa Romeo 159 1750 TBI update on the race chip. Here we can see the fuel consumption figures. Before fitting the chip, she averaged 33.5 miles per gallon over 2,153 miles. And the last reading before the chip was 28 miles per gallon over 216 miles. That's mostly local short runs. And of course in the winter with the heater and lights and various things would also affect the fuel consumption. Now after the chip was fitted, we went on a fairly long run up to Weston-super-Mare and we managed 38.4. That's motorway and dual carriageway. Now that might seem pretty good, but pre-chip we had managed about 41 before that. We refueled at 290 miles and then the average was 36. And refueled again at 215 miles. The average was then 27.2. with an overall average over 410 miles of 32.1. So at the moment the 159 isn't doing any better than the Brera, which has not been chipped. This would seem to suggest that the chip is worse than the original on fuel consumption. However, this was mostly on the new 90 octane fuel, which could be dropping the MPG by up to 5%. I've now refueled with Shell 95 octane V-Power to see. You can still find 95 octane fuel as we did at this Shell station with their V-Power 95. This improves matters. Overall though, the car is certainly quicker, although I have found setting 2 better than the factory 3, which reduces a tendency to jolting. However, the main object, it does seem to have eliminated the turbo lag, which over the course of 500 miles we have not experienced at all. So from that point of view, it's been a success. We're out in the 159 today, the workhorse of the fleet, or in modern speak, the daily driver. We've got into the 7th year of ownership now. We may be going to change it this year, but we'll have to wait and see. The race chip has certainly made a difference in that we haven't had the turbo lag anymore, or not in the last 500 miles. So it's cured that, although the fuel consumption isn't any better really. But as I mentioned, that may be down to the 90 octane fuel. course, and it's done all sorts of things. Carries all the books to the book fair. A lot of long journeys in it. It's been touch wood. Very good. I should be somewhat reluctant when it does eventually go. I don't think I'll miss a black car. It'll take an awful lot of cleaning. But we'll have to see what happens in the future. Keep the Brera, certainly. That may become the workhorse. I don't know I'm going to chip the Brera. I'm going to get that one revamped, actually. I'm not entirely convinced with the chipping. But it's been a good experiment, all the same. I hope you viewers have enjoyed the experience as well. Help the fueling consumption driving in a higher gear. Like on that roundabout, I took it in fourth, but normally I would probably go down to third, but she was quite happy to do it in fourth, which of course all aids economy. Here we have the Alfa Romeo Brera that's just joined the family. We sold the GTV for. It's got some typical Brera faults, which I'll just show you around a moment. It's TBI. There's only about 65 in the country, and it's very pleased with it generally. Well, here we are back with the Brera again. The suspension arms have arrived. There we are. New ones. That's the left-hand one. That's the one that's causing the problem. But I have got both, just in case. And if we don't use the right-hand one, it'll go into stock as such for the 159 or later on with the Brera. So there we are. Suspension arms arrived. Next thing is to fit them. Here we have the near side upper wishbone fitted to the Brera. That was causing the clattering. You can see that joint is quite rusty there. And that's the one to the offender. Although you can't move it, it was causing an awful lot of clattering, which is gone now. I had the track check, which was okay after we fitted this. Sometimes if you fit all of them, you have to have the track readjusted and everything. I had that on my Alpha GT a few years ago, the 3.2, and it took an awful job to get the steering wheel to line up straight after we adjusted the track, but we got over it eventually. But that was when we changed all four, so that's a good job done on the Brera now. Back to the Brera, we did pick up a puncture on New Year's Day. Had to have the space saver put on, and then a new tyre, as the old one, although good for tread, could not be repaired. Quite an expensive undertaking, although it's all okay now. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that old subscribe button, and see you later.